I don't know if you guys can hear me or not yet. You can hear me? It won't I have a thing on my screen, it won't clear so that I can see you guys. Can you see me? Is everything is it just audio? What's happening? I knew that going live for the first time was gonna do this. I wasn't talking because I didn't think you guys can hear me. What I have set in front of me is there's a big tab that I can't get to clear. Okay. Well, if you can see me, maybe I can't see myself, but I know what I look like. I just came on today to say that Fabfitfun is not giving us Lux spoilers, and I thought I would do it, and it would take 1 minute, and we'd be like, "Hey, look, we talked live." But they've decided I knew that they gave us some Lux when we did our spoilers early in the week, but I thought we were gonna have more, but then apparently there are not gonna be any more Lux spoilers today, and I just wanted to come on and say that and see what was happening out there and what you guys were thinking. Oh my gosh, all I had to do was hit cancel. Can you still see and hear me? Oh, girl. I'm not tech friendly. This is why I've never done a live. Oh my goodness. Look at all you guys. What are you thinking out there with all this FabFitFun? Was it too much? Does it get to be too much? I haven't got a moderator, so I'm just trying to watch you guys and watch the comments. I try to think of all of the words. They allow us as creators to put words that we definitely want blocked. And I tried to think of all of the words that could come up, and you find yourself typing all of those words, and then you're like, oh my goodness. I'm getting my box tomorrow. So I will probably tape over the weekend. On Monday, we have refills. Tuesday, we have boosts. So normally I put up my box on Wednesday, but I want to put it up right away. But I hate giving you guys 2 videos in one day because you're like, okay, we get it. Stop. Kimberly, yes, there are a lot of items to choose from this time. I know people are like, there's so many cosmetics, which there are, but back in the day when we used to do this years ago, we got like 2 choices and 3 choices in some categories. And that was just in the first like 3 categories way back when. We didn't get all of these choices. What are you guys leaning towards? I definitely think I want one of the purses. We haven't talked about the purses yet. I'm leaning toward the gray one, which they're calling stone. And when I think stone, I don't think gray, but that's just me. Some of you have crowns and numbers by your name. I don't know what that means, but I've got to get better. I need a manager. Oh, top fans. I wonder what that means. You're my top fans. Tanja, is it Tanya or Tanja? And Elizabeth? I don't know what this all means. I really like seeing the boxes before I make my choices. Exactly. I can tell you guys, I'll give you some spoilers. What did I get? It's hard for me to choose. First of all, they don't give us all of the choices so that we won't know everything that's going to be in the box. So they don't give us all the choices. But I know I have in there that sweatshirt because I wasn't confident when I read about it. The sizing, I was a little off. And I'll tell you guys my measurements. And I'm normally I mean, not today when we do it. I'm normally an extra large. I ordered, and this is, if you watch the channel, you know my inclination. I ordered the 3X because I did not feel like it was going to be big because even though they called it oversized, I did not feel like the measurements were oversized. So we'll see. I ordered the 3X. That'll give us an idea. That sweater, the gray sweater, she looks tiny. The length on the plus size is 23 inches. I mean, I feel like that's barely going to clear the ladies. See, this is why I don't do lives. Okay. Oops, somebody deleted a message. I like the cherry color bag. Yes. I'm thinking about picking that up just to use as kind of like an auxiliary purse. Sometimes when I go over to see like my grandkids, I take more goodies than I need to take. And that's a great bag for that. But I think it would just be a great purse. Slouch purse. I'm getting that gray one, Kimberly. Yes, me too. Coco. Yes. I thought the shirt was one. I don't remember. I think I'm no, I don't think I chose a purse. I might have chosen a purse. Oh, Catherine, that means that they are members of you. I don't have members. I thought about doing membership, but what am I going to do? When you just do unboxings, what am I going to do memberships? And I don't really think of myself as a creator or an influencer. I mean, I couldn't even get on to do a live. I feel wholly inadequate to all of this. I like the purses, Beth. I like the purses, but I don't need more purses. Guilty. I am also guilty of that. Donna, I can't decide between the purses, functional or visual. Which one do you think is more visual? I like the look personally of the gray one better. I've got hair on my face. I don't usually carry a beigey type color, but I like the look of that purse. Hi, Josette. Hi. You've been around. I know, girl. I know you've been around for a long time with me. Hi, it's so good to see you. You're happy for me that I worked out the tech. I know. I wish we could do this more often, but I have to tell you, back in the day when I would see people do these and they would or wouldn't have moderators and things were being said on the side. So I've always been nervous. And also, I don't curse like a sailor, but I have been known to, and I've always been very nervous about lives for that. I'm a pause addict. I'm not sure what that means. What does that mean, Bam? I think they should keep 7 items permanently. We used to have 8 back in the day, but the last 3 generally were pretty small items. I mean, so we got 5 good items, and then the last 3 were kind of, I don't want to say throwaway, but they were pretty small items. I know. Wait a minute. It's hard for me. I want to be reading what you guys are talking about. I love our community here, and I just want to jump in and read you guys. I don't care what I have to say. I listen to me all the time. I love the scallop edge. Who said that? Becky with the balance. Yes. I love the scallop edge cutting board too. I'm pretty sure that'll end up in one of my boxes. I love wood kitchen items. They're just, and this one looks beautiful. It's not, I think it's going to be smaller. They look like they got a lot of stuff on it, but what was it, like 10 by 6? I have my thing here. I could look it up, but I feel like it was 10 by 6. And when I said that in my head, I was like, that's smaller than isn't that smaller than my iPad? We can go back over that. I will do a full review where I will tell you what I am leaning toward. The cardigan. I thought about the cardigan, but like I said, even on the plus, the length is 23, and I'm not a crop girl. I wish I were. I'm doing wonderful. You're such support, Josette. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't know. Has anybody had trouble getting your new membership before the price went up? Chris asked. I haven't heard of that, but I would for sure, if it doesn't work out for you soon, I would for sure go through the chat and make them deal with me, because $40 is it 40 or 60? Is it going up? I'm telling you what, I know it sounds ridiculous. This all becomes such a blur for me that all of the numbers and everything go together. Plus, I'm nervous, but can you give a clue of one item in your box that we will see? Well, I don't know if you're here, Ellen. I said we were going to have the sweatshirt. What else did I get? Hold on. I'll look and tell you guys something else. Of course, now I have to look at yet another device, so you got to be super patient with me. Wow, this is getting up. Let's see. A longer top underneath a cardigan. Yeah, that's a great idea. You did your annual, and were you a seasonal and you upgraded? I don't ever want it to sound like I'm pushing annuals, because I know the annual, that's a lump sum money that not everybody can do. I just want, if you can, it's totally worth it. Hi, Katie. It's totally worth it, I think, because not only do you save the money, but sometimes things sell out. And that's one of the main reasons that I always think it is, if you do an annual, or I would say I have always gotten on the second it drops, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. I know. And then I have people say, well, what is that Central? Ooh, 11 maybe? I'm not great at this. Okay. What did I pick? It's been a long time ago. Actually, it hasn't. I've just screen capped a ton of pictures to show you guys since then. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'll tell you. I did get one of the purses. All right. I'll tell you. It's the gray one. So you'll know. I have the gray one coming. So that'll give us a good idea. It talked about that the strap length varied. And, since I'm not a petite girl and I have a bigger arm, I need, one of those tiny little, or you have to jam it up on there, especially in the winter when you start wearing sweaters and coats. It's got to have some. So I'm hoping that it will have more strap length to it. But I have that coming in my box too. So I did well, right? I got the clothes and I got one of the purses. Okay, what's happening over here? Annual is scary because of the Altru crap. Do not get me started. You guys know if you watch my Altrus, Catherine, don't get me started. But yes, I of course, nothing. I don't have any insight into anything. But I can't. Fabfitfun has over 1 million subscribers. So I don't foresee anything going wrong anytime soon. Of course, like I said, without a crystal ball, but I feel pretty confident. I don't feel bad telling people annual and Fabfitfun would be good, but I totally understand your hesitation. That Altru thing, it still grinds my gears. I'll never forget them. And they've gotten some of the newer people who haven't been around forever to start. Well, we won't get into it. I'll just head down 11 Central. Thanks, Josette. I will head down a bad pike with it. But yes, don't buy Altru. You're a grown-up. You can buy it if you want. The coffee teacups. What I forgot to say when I was taping I point. You guys know I'm busy with my hands. The coffee and teacups, what I meant to say when I posted it is they don't look fall-like to me. They might end up in one of my boxes, though, because they look so Christmas to me, so candy cane, especially the way it looks like it goes up over the edge and then over the top. So it gives serious candy cane vibes to me. And I'm like, I totally feel, oh, look, my iPad is letting me know Catherine McCarty is live. That it gives me total candy cane vibes. So I probably need it for Christmas. Any info regarding the loyalty scheme? Who is that? Angel Eyes. No, I don't. Unfortunately, we've been so busy with all of this. I haven't taken any time to go over and check out the loyalty thing. I will say, and you guys know I love Fabfitfun. The loyalty things usually, I'm not saying your word scheme is incorrect, but it usually requires a lot of loyalty for very little payoff. But this could be great. No, I haven't had the time to look into it. I will do that before I do my review. You think their measurements on the gray purse are wrong and looks bigger than what they said? That would be fantastic. I carry a big purse, so that would be fantastic for me if that was true. Is anything bad happening in the comments that I have missed, you guys? I have to look away so often. 11 o'clock in Minnesota. Are you in Minnesota, Chris? I watch because everybody in Minnesota knows each other. Small town me. Oh, she's in Minnesota. And it always makes me want to visit Minnesota, especially in the winter when she's got snow and we don't, because I'm here in Maryland and we used to have snow all the time. Now, not so much. You always forget about Altru until I post my box. I wish I could say the same. My credits are running out, though, and we were all hands down, do not give them any money, Catherine. So when I'm done with the credits, I am done with Altru. I really... I'm not going there. Altru Crossbox wasn't small. That's true, but there were a lot of signs, I think. As we headed toward the end, there were a lot of signs they were really struggling. I mean, it started taking longer and longer to get our boxes, and they were trying to come up with more and more ways to make money. And yeah, there were signs. There were red flags. I I ignored it. I don't know that I ignored it. I think I was still fairly young in the boxing game, and I chose to ignore it, but what's going on? I know, Rosanna, can you believe it? I'm live. I'm so excited. Everybody here, look at all of you. It doesn't tell me. Oh, there it does. It does tell me. Oh, wow, we've been doing this 16 minutes already. There's 70 of us in here. That's so nice. Oh, my Lanta. Have I heard anything about refills and boosts? Nope, they don't give us one heads up about refills and boosts. They do it all so oddly now that, firstly, I think boosts are unnecessary. I mean, they're add-ons now. I don't know why. Well, first of all, I still call them boosts, so I've got all my community calling them boosts, but they want to call them Fabfitfun picks now. And when we do the pull down, it says Fabfitfun picks, which is why I try and do it right for you guys, because I would hate for you guys to be out there like, where are boosts? And it's Fabfitfun picks. But those are just add-ons now. They're just the ones they tell us in advance to whip up some excitement. And it works. I mean, it works for me. I whip up some excitement. The refills are pretty cool. I have a couple of refills. I'm doing the Seek a Pair, and I'm going to leave that in there because it's the one that had the squeezy top. I don't know what it's called. It's the Dr. Jart Seek a Pair that's in the dropper. It's really helping with my redness. I mean, I know I'm still red, but it's helping a lot with my redness. Well, this is, I put on my lighter lippy. That was, oh, are these last season's Fabfitfuns? I'm not sure enough. So we do not have Lux items today. We do not. They said they were going to, but then I thought it was odd as we did them. They came out and gave us a couple. What is it? The Sola face thermal thing, which didn't seem like a great deal to me. I mean, it's fine, but it didn't seem great. What was the other one? There was another one. I didn't want it either, apparently. Slow Slick, you're lucky you got out before it all went to heck. And it did too. Yep. I totally just got here. Wonder if the live will be able to be watched after the fact. I want to say yes. That is my intent. You should have been here at the beginning when I was struggling to get in, though. I was here days before I knew I was here, hopefully not doing anything terrible with my face, but I do tend to pull faces and make silly. Oh, no, I was frustrated doing tech. I wasn't saying things I shouldn't say, was I? Guys. Hi from the UK. It's just neat. Hi to the UK. Oh my gosh. Every time I feel so bad when I have to read the restricted items. There weren't too many this time though, right? There were not too many restricted ones. One of the Luxes was restricted. Was it the face heaty uppy thing? But anyway, and then with the add-ons, I know you guys get so many fewer. So there are fewer for you guys, and I always feel bad about that. And now with tariffs, and I said free shipping the other day, and I didn't even think about, they just basically, the perfume sounds lovely. I think it talked about sandalwood and stuff, and I always love base notes of sandalwood. They are nice to me. What time is it? 3:05. I don't want to go too late. I don't want to keep you guys forever. I feel like I want both colors of the pie pans and the board if the board isn't tiny. See, that's my concern with, hold on, how big did we say the board was? Was that customization one? I feel like they said it was like 10 by 6, and I thought at the time, but then when you see the video of the girl loading it up, I mean, she putting some business on there. Yes, no, not 10 by 6, 16 by 10. That's much bigger. It's gone from the size of my to bigger than my computer screen. Oh yeah, that's decent size. 16 by 10 is decent. Yes. So yes, I'm with you. The board sounds lovely. And 16 by 10, not 10 by 6. Don't listen to me. What do I know? Someone in the forum said they were doing the Lux spoilers on IG. Maybe, but I had heard they were the ones we already knew. So if that all turns out to be a lie, I'm very sorry. Katie, the mugs aren't exciting for you. I get that. I get that. The only thing that draws me into them is they're very Christmassy, and we're empty nesters now. So unless the kids are here or something, have those 4 lovely grands. Unless the kids are here or somebody stops by, there's only 2 of us. So I would probably get some use out of them at Christmas. $76 for a pair of mugs, please. Bit bigger than a piece of paper. What's a paper? Is it 8 by 11? I'm not good at that. I'm the person that when I want to measure for a piece of furniture, I'll put my arms like I think it is and walk to where so I'm not great at measurements. Grabbing the perfume. Yeah, the perfume sounds lovely, Wendy. Spring box. These were really pretty. I wasn't sure how much I'd wear them, but I do reach for them. Although I will tell you, they told me something about myself in earrings that I did not realize. It's the kind that it just, how do I turn to, no, wrong way. It's the, I can't do it because I'm reversed. It's the kind that it's around and then it clips together. And the part that's here is curved. I will never, as God is my witness, buy earrings that do this again, because every time I go to put them in, getting that curve just, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And they're very pretty. They are lovely. They are very difficult for me to get in. Putting some business on there, I know. Fabfitfun team confirmed on forum. Luxe choices have been revealed in their respective categories. Right. The separate Luxe feature is just for their social platform. Thank you, a little night makeup. That's what I had heard also. There was a lot of, yes, I agree. I am happy about the Rare Beauty though. A lot of you guys said that. I know probably a lot of people aren't. I think I want to try the hand cream and the hair mist and the body cream. The blush I probably won't get because she looked pretty shiny. And I tend to be so pink naturally that I don't really want to make it also a glowing orb. But I get that especially the younger set loves that look. And her colors look magnificent. I liked the look of the colors a lot. I also, Moonlight, what does it say? Moonridge Retreat. Yes, I also love the fall and winter boxes the most because they're always cozy. And I feel some people were saying this one wasn't very fall, but I kind of felt that with the mugs and the blanket and the color, I think it's the color that got me there. I was gonna say the little burgundy gym bag purse situation. With all of that burgundy in there, the vibe for me read fall enough that I was happy. I was just thinking about, and I can't believe nobody has brought it up. I won't bring it up. The item that I had to read my way through and try and stay straight-faced. The girl struggled with that one. Do you guys remember back, the ones that have been here, back to the undies that we used to do? And the first time I had to talk about the undies. So imagine how difficult this one was for me. Nope. See, this is why I don't go live. Okay, self-editing. You've gotten the perfume in the past and not been happy. Catherine, this perfume or just perfume from Fabfitfun? I can see most people wanting a 4 count of mugs. I totally get that, Chris. Do we need another blanket? We do not. We may have even, since this has gone up, chanted a few times, we do not need another blanket. We do not need another blanket. It's pretty though, and it's burgundy, and it looks very soft. We do not need another blanket. The lunch tote. She looks cool enough that I wish I left the house with my lunch more often because I really can't justify needing a lunch tote. Should I let you guys go? We'll go to a half an hour. I can't justify needing a lunch tote because I don't leave, but it's almost pretty enough to carry like a purse. I really, really like the look of it. Chris grabbing the blanket. Yeah. Smaller than an unhide. Yeah. It's like 60 by 48 maybe, but we both, all of us, it's not a both of us when we're on a live. We all know I'm terrible at measurements. Oh, I remember the undies. Okay, Ellen. Right. Those were it that mhm. Those were the very first time I did it, it was very difficult to get through. It got easier as we went along, but then with this whole and I had to call my daughter. I had to call my daughter because my grandkids watch my channel and be like, "Don't let them watch customization too." Mommy, what's a uh, I love my Sunday Citizen blanket from last fall's box. Yanni, is it Yanni Roman? It was so pretty. I don't think that I've ever gotten a Sunday Citizen blanket. You fight for it in your house. See, I may need a new blanket. We might have been wrong about that the whole time. 50% off your sale order from a scratch off, Chris. That's awesome. I am so glad somebody got that. See, Lori, what you said, I just can't justify another lunch tote. That's how I feel about the blankets. But I find that if you just, yeah, you can. I was afraid to choose the Rare Beauty blush because I read on Ulta or Sephora people reviewing it saying theirs was, oh, broken. Well, the good news about Fabfitfun is they'll send it again if they have more. Oh, I thank you, Tanya. Love these videos. Thanks, Ellen. It's somebody's trying to get me. Oh, it's the hubs. I need thank Moonridge. Thank you. I see, you know I need it. I need it. Need it. The kids do. When the grandkids come to the house, the first thing they do is go for the blankets. They wrap all up in them, all four of them. The little two will grab all of them, bring them down, and we make a huge fort all over the living room. I mean, just a huge fort. Is it weird they don't have a candle this round? Yeah, especially since it's fall. Like Wendy said, there are liable to be some in add-ons. That's true. But yes, they quite often put candles in the fall boxes. It's kind of like blankets. It's one of the go-tos. I'm happy about this box. This is the first time in a long time that every category has multiple items I'm interested in. Excellent, Rachel. It's so funny to me when I watch after I put a video up and I watch the comments, and you can just, it's like watching a tennis match. This is the worst box ever. Oh my gosh, I have never been happier with the box. I am unsubscribing. I just re-signed up for a year because of this box. It's just because we all are looking for different things and we all love different things in it, but it's funny to see how it goes back and forth. I agree. I think this is a fantastic box. I have 2 annual boxes other than the partner box that I get, and I will have no problem with them this time. Oh no. Oh no, Mel. Have we almost talked you into a new blanket? We apologize as a group. Do we not? Do we not apologize for luring Mel into our blankets? Category 2 seems like it's the best one. It is a very good category. If I'm keeping Catherine in Fort blankets. I mean, you're not wrong. I should, you know what? Next time they are here, I should take a picture and you guys could be like spring Fabfitfun, fall Altru. I mean, you could just go through it and it would be like a walk down memory lane of subscription box blankets. It would be hilarious. I will be sure and take a picture. I can imagine in South Florida, your unhide is pretty hot. Yes, I like it here. The kids love to not only have them over them, but if they like to sit on the floor and do picnics or whatever crafts they're doing, they, kids don't want to be sitting in real furniture. I put them down for them and they love to sit on them because they're so comfortable. My partner box should be here tomorrow. So because of the other things we have to put up, I'm not sure when I will put it up, but it will be here tomorrow. Nana from Louisiana. I'm a Nana too. So many things you want. Ditto. I do not. Who's that? Carrie. I wish I knew. The whole cream and sugar pumpkins, one is cream, one is white, I find horrific. It's not in that box that I like to fill with all of the same color. It does not work for me. My intent is to separate them wildly. Although how many people said they're not pumpkins, they're garlic. They do look a lot like garlic. So they could absolutely be year round if you wanted to. But yes, the cream and sugar I could use. I liked the way they looked. I have a little coffee bar. I'm going to put them on the coffee bar. The pumpkins, garlic, little salt and pepper shakers, if I continue to use them post-season, will not be anywhere near the cream. I don't understand why they would have done that. I suspect they decided that the cost of the cream and sugar alone wasn't quite enough. Just saying. You're going to get so many extras, Mel. Yeah. Is there anything else I should talk about? Any questions that people have? A lot of people ask me how I get my second box. You get it by signing up the same way you did your first box. All of your information can be the same, your name, your address, your credit card, however you pay for it. The only thing that has to be different is your email. So it's easy peasy. Hi, Mara in the UK. Does anybody know what Amika products will be in this box? Just the shampoo and conditioner sets, all we know so far. And that's even for thick, curly, coily hair. That's not even for people like me who have this sad, thin, limp hair. Isn't it funny? Nobody really says that. Oh, this is for thin, limp, sad hair. If your membership is up after the Christmas box, does that mean I have to renew again now? You don't have to. You can wait until after your Christmas box. But it will be the new price. If you would like to renew and keep the price that is now, this is why I don't do lives. I have to stop, think about what I want to say. But if you want to keep the lower price, you have to sign up before August 4th. But you don't have to. You can sign up after your Christmas one like you would normally do. Can somebody talk you out of the trivets or the lunchbox? I have extras. The trivets, here's how I talked myself out of the trivets, because I do love a trivet. I talked myself out of the trivets because I don't think they're flexible. And they're like 1/2 inch each and they're big. And I said to myself, where? That's a lot of storage. That's going to take up a lot of space in a drawer. I wouldn't want to personally leave them setting out. So that's the psychology I use to talk myself out of the trivets. I don't know if that helps at all. That's all I got. What was the other thing I needed to talk to you? The lunchbox. Oh, she pretty. I don't know if I can talk you out of the lunchbox. Do you need a lunchbox? No, that's not going to talk you out of it. It's going to talk you into it. Nope, can't help with the lunchbox. Hi, Blair in Virginia. Neighbors. Are category swaps for credit eligible for the same current box or only future boxes? You mean like if you swap for credit, can you use that credit in this box? I believe they will apply it to additional items that are selected or add-ons that are selected in this box. I will check on that for you, and I will put that also in my full review. I wish I had somebody here to make a note. Somebody type that down. Be careful with the Amika. It has so much wax, hence you wash your hair sooner than you. Well, and also, I think it's the Amika. It's the Amika that I was using that they then recalled, right? That was recalled because people's hair was falling out. So I'm a little gun shy with the Amika. I had forgotten about this until that very minute. So that's what happened. That was Amika, right? It was. Is the annual renewal at the old price before August 4th? Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is, Angel. Okay, guys, we have now been doing this for 35 minutes, and I just really wanted to come on and say, hey, guys, look at me. I worked out live, kind of. And this is me for the day because there isn't going to be a spoiler. So I will see you next week. I will have my box. We will have a couple more refills. We will do a full review. Oh, look with all the hearts. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you guys came by to say hi. That is so fun. I thought it was just gonna be me talking to the cameras. We should think of a reason to do this more often because this is fun. Thought I was gonna hate it, and I kind of like it. Can you remind me how I can add a second box? Yes, you just sign up, use my link or somebody else's, doesn't matter whose, but use a link so you get the discount. You put all the same information in. The only thing that has to be different is you have to have a second email. Everything else is exactly the same on both of my boxes. I use the same credit card, same address, same name. Just your email has to be different. I hope we can do it again. Again too, Tamika. I hope I can work this out again. I had to upload Google Chrome to make it work. I use Mac products, so I didn't have that. Great job, Kay. Thank you so much. Love your videos. Hi, Andrea. Fabfitfun spoilers. Cardigan, pretty color. It's gray. Video showed it as a blue. Ooh. It looked great to me also. I will go watch that video. I will make a note. Making a lot of notes here to try and remember to talk about that in the review also, because yes, I fully believed that that was gray. It did not look blue, even in the slightest in the pictures. They didn't mention multiple colors. That would be really cool. And it has happened. We have gotten on and had other colors and other things. But as of right now, it looked very gray to me. Okay, I think we've answered all the questions. Hi, Elizabeth. Sorry, you just got logged on. I will attempt to post this whole thing later. I am on my way out the door in just a few minutes. I will try and not edit myself because that is my instinct, is to edit the heck out of it. But thank you guys so much for coming by for my first live. I appreciate you all so much. I love this community. I know people talk about it, but I mean it so much. Have you guys read through the comments and seen how much you talk to each other? I just love it. So thanks again for coming by. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and we will see you Monday with more spoilers. Bye, guys. Now you have to awkwardly watch me try and work out how to turn this off. Bye, guys.